Okay, perfect. So we're going to go back to. You said we were talking about Meghan Markle during the mermaid.
Mm-hmm.
So I might just cut out the mermaid part and like leave it at wherever like we talked about Meghan Markle and whatever it is. I'm so sorry, friend.
Oh, that's cool. That was golden. I mean, it was.
It was
it
golden.
common.
Like I'm gonna see how much I can keep because I really want people to know that you were
A
a
mermaid.
mermaid.
Y'all don't need to tell it. We're supposed to tell
But wait,
everybody
that
story.
means we didn't talk. That it's not on there that you were gonna be accountability partners for the triathlon,
It was
and that
not
has
on
to be
there.
recorded.
I'm fine with making that. Yes, but it's being recorded now. I'll go ahead. Yes, I'm gonna. sign
No,
up.
we're gonna re-record.
Okay.
We're
We're
sign
gonna
up.
re-record that part. Hold on. I need to like make this a little bit lower.
It's my. Can y'all see this? Like, do y'all see the back of my head?
Your skin is flourishing, honey.
Yeah, it is
Thank you.
popping.
It's that coconut oil. That's what I use. I also use Dove soap. Sometimes Crest. You know.
Correct. Oh my god, I remember
But
Perez.
also, I'm sorry, bathe with Dial too if you guys work out a lot because the sweat and bacteria.
Really?
Great pimples. So yeah, use antibacterial soap.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah.
Dial dries my skin out.
So Dial created a antibacterial soap that moisturizes as well.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I just finished using that, but I'm using Crest now because I ran out of soap and my friend left some at my house. So I went in my guest bathroom because she was like, "Bitch, don't steal my soap," and I'm like, "Well, bitch, I ran out of soap, so I gotta use it." So yeah.
Okay. So we had a little bit of technical difficulty here because, things happen. And now I know there's one more thing that I know to do with computers that I shouldn't do, but now it's fixed.
Right.
So we're talking about the fact that you thought you were a mermaid, right? The 13th year, the Disney movie.
So you want me to go ahead and recap why I thought I was a mermaid?
Yes.
So I never thought we were talking about being bougie, okay? No, we weren't talking about that being bougie. I was saying that, we was talking about being bougie, about the door being open for Meghan Markle.
Yeah.
And I said I'm used to it because I feel like I was born in a different family anyway. So I used to tell my mom all the time that I was a mermaid. I used to watch the 13th year on Disney.
Uh-huh.
And when that little boy, when he jumped into the water, he started turning to mermaid because he was actually half mermaid. So I used to tell my mom I'm half mermaid. And the mermaid's gonna come get me when I turn 13. I'm gonna jump in the river, I'm gonna go out there and swim in the ocean with my friends, and I'm gonna live with my family.
And she told you,
And my mom told me, take your ass out there in the motherfucking ocean. Jump your little crazy ass out there. Because that's the next thing. it's easy on me. Jump your crazy ass out there. So, yeah.
So we're going to do what now?
About what?
Because.
Oh, y'all gonna do a triathlon?
Yes. So I told you you're a great swimmer.
Yes,
mermaid
yes.
So
skills.
with you being a great swimmer, I didn't do a try this year. Actually, I did sign up for one, I believe it was September, and I hurt my knee. My knee was hurting, and I was like, oh my God.
I'm gonna train this bitch because my knees are like bad too.
So-
like, they really bad. I ran without my knee braces today and almost had to go back
so
home.
that's what I need, a knee brace. That's my problem. I keep running
I
without a
wrap
knee
my
brace.
knees up, bitch. They wrap real good. I
Okay,
do not play
so
with
I'm going to start wrapping my knees,
Mhm.
and then we're going to go swimming. So what gym membership do you have?
So I go to Gold's Gym or CL
Do-
Fitness in Dr. Phillips.
Do they have a pool?
No, but LA Fitness do.
LA Fitness does have a pool. So
Some 24-hour fitness have a pool
they
too,
do,
right
but the
now?
thing about this 24, so I used to do, that's where I trained, this 24-hour fitness.
That's where the gay people go. I
Listen,
hear that.
I heard about that bathroom.
I heard about it too. I just never experienced that because I'm a Christian and I don't do that. But no, seriously, child, I heard about that. I would love to be a fly on the wall though and see what's going on.
Just to find them all.
I've heard some things.
I've heard some things,
and it's
too.
just not that gym. It's all gyms. You know.
Yes.
It's a lot of men meet up in the early in the morning and do some freaky things in the shop.
I used to go at like
five.
5:30 in the morning, 6 in the morning to go somewhere. I remember when I was like really dedicated to the shit,
Yeah.
and there were a lot of gay men.
There's a lot of gay, and I hear it's a thing like nationally. Like my friends in DC, he
Yeah.
wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning every morning to go to the gym, and he does not miss that. And I hope he does not see this fucking film.
So,
Yes,
ladies, if your man wakes up every day at 5
I'm
a.m.
not
and goes to
saying
the
that.
gym, you better go with him.
Well, I go
You
to the
better-
gym at that time, and just so it's known, I don't be fucking at the gym.
No, it's men, gay men.
Oh.
It's
Yeah,
mostly
it's
known as a
mostly
gay man thing.
And it's not even gay men, straight men do the
Well,
same thing.
them motherfuckers is gay.
And,
You
when
know
they,
what?
and they fuck, I'm telling you, men are sick. We're not gonna do
We're
that.
not- okay.
Yeah, we're gonna leave that alone.
They can call themselves straight, but they like to dangling.
Sexuality is a spectrum, you guys. We need to stop with this whole switch about gay and
Oh.
straight. It's all about what you feel in that particular moment. It's like girls can live on the spectrum, but guys
That's-
cannot.
Yeah, but no, that's not fair. But I think that's what pansexual is? Do you like whatever it is that makes you feel good?
Well,
Whatever you're attracted to?
I think now what we're starting to get on as a whole, as people, is that we're starting to go away from this whole, we're getting away from gender roles, because we understand that gender is like, well, masculinity and femininity, it's fluid.
I think it's the extreme of it. So toxic masculinity or
Yes.
the extreme of feminism. Like, I'm not a super girly girl. But does that mean that it makes me a man?
What's extreme feminism, though?
My sister.
What's that?
Please
Like,
explain, because your
she
sister
doesn't go anywhere without her hair done. Like, her outfit has to be on point. Like, you can't see her without her hair. Like, you know, her makeup or her face at least has to be, like, you know,
Yes.
done. Her eyebrows gotta be done. You gotta brush your teeth. I go out without brushing my teeth sometimes.
Oh wait.
I'm not out to people. Like, I'll take her out of the school. Like, oh my fucking.
But I've always chalked it up to being, and I'm not saying your sister's insecure. I've always felt that it was insecurity with girls, that if you can't go out looking a certain way, your nails has to be done.
I haven't got my nails done in about over a month.
I've got some girls who's like, fuck it.
Yeah.
She is. I love that. I was like, oh my god, bitch, what is that? Oh, I washed my hair. Oh, and you just let me air dry.
Yeah, it's like hair dry.
Okay.
Good hair problems. Good
Okay.
hair problems. Good little
Yes,
curls.
I'm
She's trying to
right.
get
Look
them
at
curls
it. Wet
back.
and wavy.
Yeah, just.
Bitch, if I ever go through hard times, I'm calling you, and we have to come up with some type of deal for you. You're gonna have to help a brother out. Seriously, I'm gonna have to put that on the street.
I cannot. But we got back out of the fact that you're going to do a try with me. We're going to
Yes.
shoot for the one in April.
Carla and I'm gonna go on record saying this. Carla and I are gonna do a triathlon.
It's a
in
quarter
April.
mile swim,
A quarter mile.
followed
swim,
by a 20-mile bike,
a 20-mile bike,
and a 5K run.
and a 5K run.
And we're doing it together.
And we have to train. We have to get a coach to train us. I don't know.
I trained myself for the last two.
You did triathlons before?
Yes.
She has.
I did too.
Oh, you did well.
Yes.
Oh, you got video?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Anthony's like, if I'm
Oh, you don't
I'ma
believe me?
win.
No, bitch,
So
I just don't want to like pull a muscle or anything like that, like halfway through.
No,
the
this
class
is
and
all
try to
about
train
endurance.
properly. Yeah,
It's all about endurance and building our endurance.
Yeah.
Because once you finish that swim, one, you come out of the water disoriented. You don't know where the fuck you at.
Right.
You have to so we do need someone there, which usually that's Ayana, and she'll guide me to where my bike is. We're talking about 1,000 bikes.
Yeah.
And you have to remember, after you just went 25 minutes of swimming against coming from one side, ending on another, 200 people around you, because that's what your,
Right.
what is it called?
Where-
Your
where-
wave.
Where did we swim at?
So I did
The ocean.
St. Pete and I did Miami.
So which one is this one at?
I think this one will be St. Pete.
Okay.
April might be Miami.
So did they because I got stung by sea lice before when I was a child. That year when Nelly Hottest Hair was out, it was I don't know what year that was.
You got stung by
by
what?
sea lice. So apparently it's a real thing because I went to the lifeguard. I was like, oh my god, my face is like on fire. My mom told me. I told my mom my face was like burning. She was like, go to the lifeguard. And it was like, oh, it just looked like you got stung by sea lice. And I was like, what the fuck is
I
sea
ain't
lice?
never heard.
So I thought he was making up something until I had to do a presentation in school for speech one year, and I had to talk about an experience, and that came up. And apparently, sea lice is a real thing. So I thought the little boy was lying to me.
It's sea louse. L-O-U-S-E.
No, that boy said lice.
Well, he was wrong.
Well, I also was like,
It says
9,
a
so.
sea louse, not to be confused with sea fleas. It's a member of the family of. Maybe there's both. I guess maybe there is sea lice too. That's just
No.
it.
I
Okay,
got
no, we're
some.
not going. You know who they're gonna get first? The white people.
Why?
It's mostly white people because the animals and stuff like that, they go for the white meat.
You
You know, white meat costs more than the dark meat, so they're gonna take it. They're gonna take it.
It's drier than dark meat, bitch. They really gonna be
Exactly. So
cheaper.
that's what they want in the water. Is, it's more expensive and everything. That's what they're going. So we don't have
chicken out of sea.
We ain't gonna worry about it.
You're so stupid, but we
fine.
light skinned friends, so I don't know.
Right. No.
They ain't gonna confuse. They're gonna sense this melon in this water.
When we get there, we are gonna be the darkest things there.
Okay, cool.
Trust
cool.
me. So we're doing this, guys. So another thing that to finish off these most powerful moments for women in 2018, we'll talk about the pink wave, how it was real in the midterm elections. It came as a first for women. More than 100 women were voted into office for the U.S. House of Representatives, including a Democrat, Ilhan Omar, and Rashida Tlaib. The first Muslim woman elected to Congress over the upper chamber, and a Republican, Marsha Blackburn, became Tennessee's first female senator. Is Marsha Blackburn a black or white? Because I just
I think she's white.
gotta be she's a Republican.
Her name's Marsha.
Do
You ever met a
Do you
black girl
remember?
named Marsha?
you remember Marsha?
I've never
What's-
met a black girl named Marsha.
I don't know.
Yeah, she's
No,
white.
was
So
it
you want to
Marsha?
make a bet?
You want to make a bet?
I don't think I have.
Let's see
but-
how Marsha.
She really finna Google
She
to
white.
see if any black. Oh, you finna Google.
Child.
She very white.
She is see-through.
Bitch, look at her.
White as hell.
She look like what Mrs. Claus would look like. Like in her younger age, bitch. That's
Damn.
exactly what she looked
Nah,
like.
you just didn't look regular. She old. She look like she got some ears on her. But anyways, nonetheless, she is still a female. She probably doing some fuck shit in Tennessee because she's a white Republican. But you know what? It was still a female. I guess that's better for when the next Democrat female comes into Tennessee, will be more accepted. And yeah, we don't have to worry about that no more.
I love all parties. As long as y'all buying houses, I don't care what the fuck you are. You can be gay, straight, Republican, black, Muslim. I don't care. I will sell you a house.
The only color you look at is green.
Hello, that's the only thing that matters. Listen.
Cheers, friend.
Hello.
I don't think you
Love.
cheers me with my
It's
damn
bad
water.
luck.
What's wrong
I'm
with
so
you?
sorry.
What is wrong with you?
Yes, cheers to money. 2019. No matter what color it comes from.
Okay, so we're gonna go into 2018 and talk about the goals that we accomplished in 2018. It was just like I said, it was a great year for women. It was a great year for people of color. It was a horrible year for sex offenders. It was just
Yeah. Did Nicki Minaj's brother go to jail this year?
yeah. He should, was it, I don't know if it was this year or last year, but that
Oh,
little
the trial
pedophile
was
This
over.
motherfucker.
year? Yeah.
He's in jail. Oh, I don't know. Oh, is he still accused or is he convicted?
No, I thought he got convicted.
I think he got convicted too.
He was messing with like a 14-year-old, right?
Girl, it was so sick, man.
Well, so how long did he get?
I don't know. I don't like caring about stuff like that.
Me.
I
Is it
have
because it's Nicki
sensitivity.
Minaj or is it
No, I have
um,
sensitivity towards that stuff. I don't like women being done wrong. So yeah.
Well, that wasn't even a woman. That was a child.
I know. I got 2 young sisters. I know.
That's it was repeatedly raped her for months.
Girl,
And called his puppet. Call me his puppet. Claim. Oh, it was his stepdaughter.
Girl, see,
14 years old.
let me tell
Wow.
you, that's how sensitive I am to rape. So y'all ever seen that movie Derailed with Jennifer Aniston? So it's about her meeting a man on the train and all this other stuff. And she met this guy, and she, like, I guess the guy, like, popped up to her house, and she was getting raped by this guy, and the guy, like, beat the man up and everything like that, and then ran off and took all his money. So apparently, she set him up. And she wasn't really getting raped. She was having sex with her boyfriend. But I stopped watching that movie, and I didn't go back and watch that movie until 2 years later, until somebody told me, like, no, you know she really doesn't get raped. You need to go back and watch it. And I was so pissed off to find out that this was faking it. That was so fucked up. So, yeah.
Friendship.
Can't
Yeah,
do
he
that.
was facing 15 years. I can't really see. It's not saying clearly if he got convicted, but he's still a sick fuck.
Yeah.
So yeah, it wasn't a good year for them.
Thank God it wasn't.
It wasn't because they've had plenty of good years
Yeah.
out here.
Yeah.
You know, getting away with all kinds of shit, and we can do it. But the first goal, we're gonna go around and say what we have accomplished for ourselves in 2018 that we had set to start basically. And the first one that I want to talk about, and I'm really excited about, is that in 2017 I started a blog, and I didn't mean for this. It wasn't set as my goal for 2018. And it happened anyway, and it was that shit, I'm 30, got started. It was
Yes,
the
ma'am.
launch of 2018.
So we cheersed on that last
we
time.
did.
So we're going to cheers
So we're
again.
gonna
We're going
cheers
to try to
again.
reenact. This is a reenactment or reenactment.
So I set the goal to start the podcast in March, and we had some issues because it was Dexty and I who started it. So she's back here for us to recap the start of that. And we had some issues starting it.
Yeah.
So I had to learn all the equipment, I had to do all the research, and then iTunes didn't want to approve us.
No, they didn't because of shit.
Yeah, they
Really? I was wondering how you get that. Like, when I'm looking for the podcast sometimes, and I was like, do I type out shit or do I put SH?
No, nowadays, you know, if
Yeah.
this podcast is popping,
Yeah.
popping
It
as
comes
fuck, so
up.
you're right, shut up, 30. It come
It
up.
pops
It
up.
come up.
I put shit in there. It popped right up.
Oh, did it? Oh, hey, the podcast. Oh shit,
Nope.
the podcast come up or me shitting comes up. One of the two.
Oh my god.
Is that on there about you shitting, about your constipation? No.
I talk about it all the time though.
Okay. We talked about that before we got on air. You was educating me about your constipation.
No, I think we did it on air.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure we did.
Okay.
So Dex, what was one thing that you accomplished in 2018?
I bought my first home, so I'm a first time buyer.
Yes.
And you made sure you said
I've
what?
already scolded her about it not being me, but I didn't meet her. So she's going to buy investment properties, and I'm going to be
Yes.
the one that's going to sell it to her.
Absolutely.
And anybody else listening to this podcast, I'm going
Yeah.
to sell your house too. Just give me a call. My information will be below.
And that was a huge accomplishment for you because I remember when I met you, it was like you were so content in your apartment.
Yeah.
And it's like your mentality from when I first met you, we first became friends, your mentality has changed
Yeah.
180
Yeah.
degrees.
And my mom is so proud.
Aww.
When I first when I was going through the process of closing on the house, she literally brought like all my family members over to see the house, and the people were still living in there. I'm like, Mom, you gonna go to jail? You keep running past these people's house. It ain't my house yet. It
I
ain't
had
my
a
house
client
yet.
today went by a house and she was like, oh, I'm gonna go, hey, I'm bringing my dad. Can my dad see the house too? And this is my, I'm like, that happens. That happens.
That is
happens a
so
lot.
cute. So what about you?
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So, one thing that I accomplished this year was I did virtual production. It's my
Hey.
Hello.
Yes, that was January 20th. Oh, excuse me. This beer is like creating mucus and stuff. Jesus.
Come, sir.
Girl. Okay.
That mucus is over here. Don't blame
No,
the
it was
beer.
not.
Don't blame the
My
beer.
sinuses was dry. It was dry. It was. I need a damn Mucinex, but yeah. So
Mucinex?
that's what it's
Not
called, right?
Mucinex. Mucinex?
Oh,
Oh.
see, we talked about that whole Southern dialect thing. That's one of them.
And
No,
I don't
bitch.
hear
No.
Nah, bitch, that's
It
what
is
I'm
not no Mucinex. It's
It's-
Mucinex.
Mucinex, bitch. I should have said Benadryl. That would have been
That
an
would've
easier
been
way.
safer.
Yeah.
That would have
Say
been.
you heard her say fuck.
Right. The accent she doesn't hear.
But no,
I don't know this accent y'all are talking about.
Southern black people have an accent. We do. It's from certain areas.
Like Coco has it. Jay, you have the same accent as Jay, just not
No,
as
I
strong.
don't. Jay is country as fuck.
See, it's the difference between being country and Southern. And
Jay is
I'm,
country.
yeah, see, I'm Southern.
Yeah, we
I
Southern.
speak
Jay
with
is country.
intelligence. So, yes. But yeah.
Oh my! I was about to get off topic with Jay
What?
playing Taboo.
What he do?
You know,
Oh,
you know,
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, no what? But you know. Oh, it was the color. He's like, me. And I'm like, he's like, right here. My skin. And then I
Y'all
was like,
be cheating on
so I
Taboo.
was like, black. Black as fuck. You look young. No wrinkles. You know what the word was?
What?
Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some people don't know how to play Taboo. You and I are great at Taboo.
I'm
Listen, me and her played for at Gabby's Friendsgiving, and we was just like getting them.
Oh, she was
She
playing
was
too.
not. No,
Remember
not
I
at
was at his.
Friendsgiving.
I was
That
at
was at
Oh.
his house.
Oh,
I
you're right.
I didn't play because I didn't want to get in and kick y'all ass in my house. I believe in letting company come in and third. That's why I don't play games with y'all. I'm the king of spades. I'm the king of Taboo. I beat everybody else.
I am the queen of taboo.
Okay, well, yeah.
There could be a king and a queen.
Yeah, we play on each other's team. As long as we're on each other's team, it's fine. Like, you just
You
don't
know
want
whose
smoke.
team I don't want to be on?
Who?
Fucking
Gabby.
Gabby. That motherfucker
Gabby.
cheat on
That
everything
bitch
she
cheats.
do.
She was cheating.
Oh, that bitch.
I like
cheats.
Gabby's in it to win it attitude. I do.
She's in it to win it so hard that she just cheat the whole goddamn
She
time.
cheats. And I catch her. I put my foot on her neck every time we play cards. I don't let it off.
No, listen.
I have to.
And listen, she cheat even when she ain't playing.
When she ain't playing.
Listen, we at her house and she telling the other team. She's talking out loud. We like, shut the fuck up. You supposed to be playing with the baby. Go play with the
Go
baby.
play, baby. Sit your ass in that corner and shut the fuck up. Don't play. Don't say nothing else. You can't say nothing.
She couldn't be quiet. It was so funny.
Yeah, I told my friends. My friends was like, "Oh, your female friends are very, very aggressive." I'm like, "It's a lot of A-type personality women. That's the women I hang
Did you
with."
say somebody asked you if we were friends or not?
Yeah, he was like, "That's your best friend for real?" He was scared we was about to fight. I'm like, "Yeah."
That's
I
how
promise,
we play.
like,
We're
yeah.
serious about
Yeah,
winning in
serious
life.
about winning,
He's
yeah.
like, we're not gonna fight. Promise,
Yeah.
we're not gonna fight. Well, another one that I did for 2018 was I did say that I was going to take 2 years once I started my job in 2017 to quit my job and do what I really wanted to do. And I did it in 1 year, and I saved the amount of money that I said I was going to do. And, bitch, I'm jobless right now, you know, working on my own, being a self-employed.
Unemployed with no boss hole.
Yeah!
Why y'all taking it for free?
I'm broke off hole. See a place to be the boss hole.
That's right.
Yeah, that's how you boss hole.
Elevated.
Elevated.
But
Butt
they
naked.
got a pipe for the daddy. The daddy want to play a hey
Cause you a daddy's bitch. She was like, yeah, I like that. Who sings that?
Southern.
Who is that? Trina?
Trina.
Bitch, don't play with me. I know who it is. I just don't know the words. But yes, I'm
Ratchet for that.
Ratchet is
So
what- right.
ratchet for that.
Who are we?
Ratchet as fuck. Ass ratchet time.
Look, I've been wanting that to be my caption so bad. I don't want to say I'm unemployed with no boss. I was like, I can't say that, bitch.
That's
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
be my
selling
next
houses.
caption.
That's, you should, friend.
Because, you know, I ain't got no employer to look at me what I do.
Right.
I can do what I want, when I want, how I want, where I want.
It's freeing. It's liberating.
Yeah.
It
Welcome.
sure is. So, what's another one for you, friend?
Second income stream.
You got second, third, and fourth, bitch.
Yeah, I do. I have a couple.
You better.
And that was one thing before the year started.
I'm
And
scared. Because my relationship with money was once I had it, I was scared to lose it. So I would just sit it in the bank. It's like to make money. You gotta scared money don't make money.
Money. I tell my clients that all the time.
Yeah.
yeah.
Investors.
And I know that is definitely one thing you said you were going to work on in 2018.
Yes.
And you first kind of like tapped into it.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was like, balls in.
So-
It's everything.
So name these businesses. Like it's
So
for-
I do reselling.
Uh-huh.
And then I also do like a car sharing business. It's kind of like an Airbnb, but it's for cars.
Cool.
So I have
Apturo or
a couple-
something
yeah.
like that. Okay, cool. I
Yeah.
heard about it. We was gonna do that. I was gonna have to do that at Denver, but yeah.
Oh yeah, when you were trying to come his trip from hell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, so those are the two.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
And reselling, she popping.
Yeah, the reselling is the main one.
Cool.
And you're really good at it.
Yeah. It's fun.
So, what about you? There was another one.
So it was another one. I couldn't think of anything better to say.
But
besides
it was
those.
really good.
It was really good. So I used one thing that I accomplished was I reached out to people this year that because we talked about on the anger management episode how I cut people off as soon as you piss me off. It was some people that didn't deserve to be cut off. So I used this time this year. I started meditating. Right, I'll talk
I
about
can't
that.
meditate to save my fucking life.
Girl, you need it. You need to. But anyway, so I started meditating. I was, started doing a lot of self-reflection and started seeing myself in a different light and seeing where I was the problem in certain situations or some things I took wrong. So I reached out to and repaired a lot of relationships this year.
That's so much.
yeah.
Friend, let's cheers to that one. That is
Cheers.
so mature.
Yes.
I like
I love
that.
y'all, all my friends that I'm back friends with. Hey y'all. Hey y'all. This is the first party I threw when everybody was together because I separated my male friends from my gay.
You did.
I've always kept you guys separate for
Why?
years because I just didn't think that. I thought it was gonna be like a different experience because gay guys are different from females, and some females just want all the attention on them and stuff like that. So I just
That's
thought,
why you don't want to show friend anyway.
Right, exactly. So, and since I have these parties and stuff like that at my house, or these get-togethers, and just see how everybody just meshed so well, I'm actually gonna start doing trips and stuff like that with co-ed trips with my friends.
that's
And
fun.
just be
That's a
dope.
lot.
We need to. Since look, we was just talking about being unemployed, no boss, so and she's like, "Oh, bitch, that's a lot." Oh, you talking about taking a trip?
Trips, yeah.
Okay,
I mean
okay.
the trips. I'm very picky in who I take a trip with.
Yes.
Hence why you probably shouldn't have taken that trip to Denver.
Exactly, that's why. But the friends I usually take, I'm very good. When I'm in control of it, I pick good energy. Like the guys that I took
It's so
to
important.
Mexico, it's just like I picked the right guys that have the right personalities.
Yeah.
It seems like you guys had a great time.
I had an amazing. I laughed so fucking much.
And that's how it
Right.
should be.
Yes, exactly.
And it's like if you have, there's always like the reserved person in the group.
Mhm.
Then there's the hoe in the group who's
Yeah.
just gonna find somebody who's gonna
Yes,
fuck
it
them.
is.
Then
it
The
there's-
is.
third person just got to look the other way.
Yes, and that's the thing.
No
You
judgment.
sometimes you go and then the reserved person in that group might be like, "Oh my God, you shouldn't do that." Oh, like
Yeah,
you're going
no,
to hell.
that's
I
not
am
cool.
going to tell. I cannot be. Let them hoe if they gonna hoe.
Mhm.
Let the reserve them be reserved. If they don't want to go out, they don't want to go out. Period. Point blank. Go to sleep, friend.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I like the kind of energy where everyone is allowed to be who they are
Yeah.
and do what they want to do. If
And
they don't
that's
want to go ATV, then you go do what you want to do.
And that's exactly what we did. But everybody, for the most part, we took, hey, it's not my trip, although it is for my birthday. Tell me what you guys want to do. Only thing I want to do is wear this motherfucking kimono on this boat and take my Nene Leakes picture. That's the only fucking thing I want to do. Now, bitch, y'all, whatever we can, y'all can do whatever the fuck y'all want to do. And they did. I got on my boat and I took my picture. I ain't gonna fuck with me.
That's
for the
how it
rest of the
should
time.
be.
Exactly. So I just wanted to have fun. So I did. I'm on my Nene Leakes shit. That's why I put the caption.
So I mean, and that's
And
a good way to do it, because then there's some that want to go on a birthday trip and it's like you have to do everything. I said, okay, well, bitch, what you going on your own?
Yeah.
Because you're not gonna tell me what I want, don't want. Like, nah. Maybe for a bachelorette party,
Yeah.
when it's the last thing, but you only got 2 days, bitch. You're not gonna take me to a bachelorette party for like 10 days.
Yeah.
And think, like,
It's hard to be with your friends longer than I did that before. I went on a cruise for 7 days.
oh hell no.
4 guys in one motherfucking cabin. And the only reason why we did that because my friend was like, let's not get separate. Because it would have been the same price if we got 2 cabins. He was like, no, let's just get one because I want all us to be together. It was hell.
That's too
4
much.
If
gay
it's the
guys
same price?
in one motherfucking cabin.
Mm-mm.
You
That's a
just- the
terrible
bathroom,
idea.
we was late to everything. It was horrible.
Every
I
time
will tell
you know when
y'all.
you take a shit in a cabin, that oh my
So,
God, it
I-
smells up the whole room.
I have a friend that cleans himself out every day, bitch.
What?
Every day. So
like
yeah, a douche, yeah, the gay guys douche and stuff like that when they bottoms and stuff. So, and I'm getting very. This is the rawest you guys have ever seen me, and I'm just gonna give my followers a warning. Y'all finna see how I really talk to my fucking friends.
So, okay.
But
Okay, let me prepare myself. Okay, so
certain Texas spaces. You gotta
One
get
of the
back
guys
up
in
a
the cabin.
So one of my guys, so he can't use the bathroom anymore. Like he needs. He can't use the bathroom.
No,
Let me not say
if
that.
you do it too
if you
much,
do it too much, it's kind of hard for you.
yes,
He
you
knows
can't go
that.
without it.
So he has to like douche every morning. So my thing is, bitch, he wakes up at 7 o'clock in the morning every fucking morning, and the only thing you hear is gospel music playing and a toilet flushing. I lied to you because he's a church queen. That's the only thing you fucking hear. So I woke my ass up and banged on the door. Hey, turn that motherfucking music off. And he was like, if I turn off the music, you're gonna hear me too. I'd rather hear you fart, bitch, than hear motherfucking this gospel music singing in the middle of the morning. Like, turn this shit off. So yeah, I was so fucking aggravated. I was so aggravated. Oh my god. Bitch, it
Why
was
you
gospel
shitting?
music, yes.
So let me tell you
Like a
something.
Timberland, take me to the king.
Lord Jesus.
Just
He died on the cross.
Bitch, I said, hey, you know them cruise ship toilets.
Yeah.
He gotta put the shit up his
And it was so
he's a
fucking
church
every morning.
Church queen.
Oh, church queens are gay guys that grew up in the church and everything. It's just like they have like that sense of humor like an old church woman. So we call them church queens in the fucking
Oh my god, that is hilarious.
So yeah, that's
So anyways, we got today because you want to take trips. And I'm down for a trip. Not too long.
Yeah, it'll probably be like 3 to 4 days. Like, it'll be international, and I always try to do something fun in Caribbean, like, when it comes to my friends.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I try to do romantic stuff by myself. You know? Like, hence Aspen, I should have went with other people, because Aspen is amazing. It's beautiful. It's
I
where
wanna
Santa
go
Claus
so
will
bad.
live, bitch.
That's where Santa Claus
That's
is?
where Santa Claus lives. It's
it?
so
That's
up in
North
the
Pole?
mountains. Well, I'm not necessarily, Carla. Aspen is in Colorado, and the North Pole is in Antarctica, I think.
So you
yeah.
said where Santa Claus lived. That's where Santa Claus
He lives
lived.
by said, but if he lives, correction. If Santa Claus lived in the United States,
That's what
he would live in Aspen.
Okay, thank you.
Aspen. So
Because
yeah.
I know where Santa Claus lives. It's
Yeah.
the North Pole.
Oh,
Oh,
I
so-
didn't know because I didn't know y'all had Santa Claus in Puerto Rico. Don't they have like this whole Three Kings holiday or some shit? Like it's a different holiday.
Yes.
I didn't know.
Let's talk about the shade that was just happening. Let me tell you something. We do got Santa Claus
Okay.
and we got the Three Kings. The problem is when we move to the United States, Santa Claus can come because if the Three Kings are on the goddamn camels and they can't come over here
They
no
can't come
more.
across the water.
So we don't get no
Oh.
more. Another one that I don't know if you guys have a third one, but for me, a big thing in 2018 is that I met Charlene. And I met him not once, but then I went back to go meet him again, and then I've texted him, and I think that although he is extremely busy and he's not somebody that I talk to every day and like or anything like that, it's just meeting him and him speaking to me the way that he did and allowing me to, give me his number and just tell me, do what you want to do. Just that push. It was a push that was probably already inside of me, but gave me that extra confidence and reassurance and confidence to say, just do it.
Right.
And it didn't take long after I met him for me to say, I'm bouncing, I'm leaving, I'm going to do what I want to do. So that was huge for me. Oh, and I got to taste the radio.
Oh, yeah, you did.
You did.
Yeah, I did.
Yes. Bitch, look, she just have all these little
Right,
celebrity
yeah.
experiences and shit. My friend became a celebrity overall in 2018.
Yeah, definitely not. But I cannot wait to be one day a household name.
Oh.
I cannot wait. Anyways, what are some things I feel like I went to a vision board party
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know if it'll be.
Vision board.
I did one last year with Ayana. And I don't know if I want to do it maybe now in December or maybe wait till January and get a group of people to do
I
a
just
vision
told my
board
friends
with.
I want to do it with my client yesterday. I was thinking about doing a vision
Because I
board
feel
party.
right now with the holidays, everything's
It's the
that's a
perfect
lot of
time.
going on, but right after the holidays, like
Yeah.
the year starts, you think about what you want to do, and then in January, like put it on visuals,
Right.
So maybe either December, I'll announce maybe if I do something.
Cool.
What goals do you have for 2019? I'll start it off and I'll say I want to have better communication with Ayana.
Okay.
Aww.
Yeah, she has been driving me cuckoo. And it's a teenage thing.
Yeah.
I don't think it's her. It's just her hormones and things that she's going through. And I'm just frustrated. And I'm like, get your shit done. Like,
Yeah.
But I think I want to set time and start scheduling more time to just talk to her and do things and communicate with her a little bit better. And I think we did the first episode for our podcast, but I think that she enjoyed that quite a bit. So we'll do more of it to help our communication and our speaking. So that's one of my first goals. For
That's such a
2019.
mommy thing. I'm so wrapped up in my own self. I was showing my client a house, and she was like, "Oh, I can't buy this house because it's on the lake, and my kids were jumping."
Yeah.
Fuck them kids. Put a fence up there. Them kids. Look, girl, this is a lakefront property, bitch. You better get this. If you don't get it, I'm gonna get somebody else that's gonna get it. But you know, I thought about it. I was like, "You right? Mind you, me and her have been friends since 2006."
You're like, put the kid.
So but yeah, she's right. And I was like, you know what?
How old are the kids? They don't know how to not go in the fucking
Like
lake.
2 and 3.
Oh, okay. They're
Or-
little.
Yeah.
And
or
we get
2 and 4, so 5.
we
or
get so
something
many of those stories in Florida of kids that go in the water.
Yeah,
and
it's a
and
real
it's not like a
thing.
pool where you can put a thing around it.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, you can put a fence in it. It's scary.
Yeah.
I can see how. It's
So I
scary.
see. I like the fact that you guys don't have to think about you have to think about other people, not just
Nah,
yourself.
I tell
Yeah.
swim.
And to me, it's just me, myself, and my dog. So
You have to think about that dog.
I do have to think. People don't understand. Roscoe is a whole
Was
fucking
Roscoe
child.
not home when I went
No,
over?
You
he
had
was
already
there.
left
He left
when
by the
you
time I
opened the
pulled
door.
him out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He
Roscoe
went
was
crazy.
there.
He like was on crack.
He was like, that's why I don't take Roscoe out because he gets so excited. Oh my God, it's people, bitch.
Is
it's
he
people.
little or?
Yeah, little.
He's a
He's
miniature
okay.
schnauzer.
Aw.
Yeah.
He's tiny. He's a
Yeah.
cute.
Carlos like, I don't believe you have a dog because I never see pictures of
I
him.
didn't
No,
even-
I told him we had to start posting him more
yeah, I've had him
often.
for 8 years. You know how many damn pictures I done posted him
Oh.
over 8 years?
No, you don't post him enough. It just
Yeah.
be you singing Nicki Minaj.
That's
Wait,
the
wait.
reaction we're having to his dog is the reaction people have when I say I have a kid. Like,
Yeah.
what?
I had that same reaction.
She has a
A
grown
grown
kid.
13-year-old child.
Yep, she does have a kid. So what's one that you think you want to work between next?
I want to get into yoga more. So
Really?
yeah, so like, you know, I have the whole like fitness thing and I enjoy working out, but I think like for overall health and stuff
Yeah.
and also to work on like, I would love to be one of those people who can meditate, but I can't, but I can see that there's benefits in that. So like, I want to work on that side of my health more. So I want to get into yoga and meditating.
So I was thinking about what, sir, how are you just gonna call me on FaceTime? We gonna put him on here. Let's see.
You gonna put him on FaceTime for real?
Hey,
In the middle of the podcast?
and in the middle of the show.
Oh my God, child.
Hey, I'm in the middle of recording.
Oh, I forgot. All right, come back.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Child, she just really paused the whole.
Yeah.
I thought podcast.
Because if I didn't answer, he's out of town. He's in North Carolina.
You're
So
right,
if I
so you
don't
gotta
answer, he
make
would be
sure.
like, "Oh, what the hell you doing?" And we still got some time. So you know, I expect certain things from him. So I have to start doing the same.
So you answer every single phone call.
Aww.
Not every single one. But I mean, it's been a while since I've spoken to him. So he's probably like, she's not done recording yet. And we had our issues, so we would have been done probably by now.
Yeah, we
So
would.
sweet. Okay. Gotcha.
Okay, what's one you have?
So you
Oh, wait,
talking about
before
your
that,
nose,
you
yes,
said
yeah.
the yoga thing. I'm thinking about doing a Shit I'm 30 with DJ. DJ Show. So a yoga thing for us, like, to get more in here. Because he doesn't do many things in Orlando.
Right.
So to get women of color and men of color to do yoga. So
That would
with
be
the podcast.
really good.
I'm trying to implement that in my workout routine.
Me too, yeah.
And it's kind of hard because I'm so used to running every morning and then I
Mhm.
work out sometimes in the evening or afternoon. So I'm switching it up when I'm working out in the morning and running every other day. But I need to do one day of de-stretching.
I want to do one. Yeah, I want to do at least
Yeah.
one
Well,
day.
you going to do a split on that dick.
I want to be able to do that.
I want
I
to
would
pussy
like
pop on a
to
handstand.
put my feet behind my head comfortably. I can put them back there now, but it's not comfortable, and they like pop out.
You don't
I
know.
want to just
You be
yeah.
right there and like do
just
your thing.
rested.
The cow is kitty cat. Drive in today. Here you go. It's just open for you. Open, like we talk about open car. Open legs. She said that too about she wanted me to open her door so she don't have no drawers on, so they can see her cat.
Listen, Dex is a freak.
I see.
Dex
Oh
is
my
You like your
God.
hair pulled, Dex?
Okay, what's your goal?
I guess that's another episode. So.
Yeah.
But so me and Carla have talked about this, and the more and more I'm on this podcast, I would love to start a podcast. And so I want to.
You're an amazing speaker.
Aw,
like
thank
you're
you.
You have awesome stories.
Yeah, I think you would do really good.
Yeah, so that's my one thing. I'm gonna sit down with Carla on one of her consultations. She already texted me and told me the first 20 minutes is free. I'm gonna have to pay for the other 40
You're
minutes.
like, bitch, talk fast. Bitch, talk fast.
That's it. Just write it down. Send me bullet points. And before this conversation, I want to.
Get that shit quick.
Right. Marvin is a celebrity friend. She's like, yo, my time costs money now, bitch. Let's go.
Like, here's an invoice.
I'll just take you out to eat, girl, and buy you 2 shots.
Bitch, you know that I go for that. I'm gonna give you 3 hours.
And then act like it's a conversation. So what's that thing be sitting behind you, friend, that you be adjusting the sound?
People ask me all the time about how to get in real estate and all this other stuff. I was like, if y'all don't know how to properly court someone when you want information, you offer me food. Take my ass out to dinner and drinks, and you can get as much information as you want. Like, what the fuck? I'm just gonna text you this long thing.
I think
via
it would be a
DMs.
great way, and we're gonna talk about it, but I think it'd be great to educate in real estate,
Yeah.
educate the business of real estate, and
Yeah.
educate on you fighting your sister during Thanksgiving, educate about your travels, educate
Right.
about housing, different areas. Like, you can incorporate it all. It's you.
Yeah, and that was one of the things I struggled with this year. I've become
I already got a name for
transformed.
it too.
Oh, Frank. we
But
gotta
y'all
talk
tell
about
me
that.
that. So,
Yeah.
well, I'm plugging this
So
conversation.
I was like,
Bitch,
oh,
please with Bertram.
BPB, bitch. You can't do that's a bitch, please, virtue. Right? I do say bitch a lot, right? But that was one of the things I was struggling with. I went through this whole transformative thing over the past couple of years, so I've become a totally, like, I've cracked out my shell. So I struggle with showing my professional side and as well as showing my personality as well, who I am, and not having it to clash. Which I've learned, they don't
Yeah.
clash. They're who I am completely. So,
I can see that with you saying that you felt like you had to separate your friends too.
Yeah.
So you felt like you wouldn't be accepted. You had to be one way with this group and
I
one way
did.
with another.
yes,
And
yes.
that comes with time and age.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what Shut on 30 is
That's
all
the
about.
thing about
30
being gay too. Being gay, we separate so much, right?
Mhm.
We're taught like, okay, you can be gay, just don't bring the gay shit around us.
Yeah.
Or when you're around
Yeah.
straight people, act like this
Yeah.
and all this other stuff. So we go through just separating. So, and I'm learning. I don't separate anything in my life. My life has always been.
And that's how it
this
should
one
be.
big
I think people
melting
that
pot.
separate it are insecure with something
Yeah.
in their life, or they're just fake. I'm like, you're being fake around me if you're
Yeah.
not showing me who you really are. So who are you being fake with? Do you think? Do you think you're being fake with your gay friends, or are you being fake with your street friends?
Everybody.
No, I was actually myself with I was the exact same person with every single
I-
person. Every single.
Also, you were just
friend.
trying to separate the
The
friends.
I was the culture, like the fact that you guys don't know anything about dishing in the middle of the morning, and all this other stuff. It's just like that's what I was trying.
I know men douche.
I know,
No,
but,
but
it's
like most people don't.
yeah.
Okay,
So
most,
it was
most,
like
okay.
some jokes or some things. But it's a learning experience for both group of my friends because
Correct.
you're able to learn about my culture, and my friends are able to learn about my bougie bitches, my bougie friends, and all this other
Right.
stuff. So it's just. It
And
helps
even the
well.
bougie ones are down to earth too.
They are all my friends are down to earth. If I consider you friend, I'll call you friend. You're very down
Gabby's
to
not
earth.
down to earth. But
Gabby-
I love that about Gabby.
Gabby's
she
very
really
down to earth.
Gabby is like
No.
a princess
No.
on a
So
cloud.
here's the thing. I met Gabby for the first time in Miami, maybe 2014, 2015. I don't think. I don't know if you know that. I met her in a club in
She did.
Miami
She
with
told
this
me.
girl named Christy, maybe 4 or 5 years ago.
She told me, yeah.
And I met her, and Gabby walked in. I said, I remember her dress was colorful and pink as fuck.
Yeah.
Some red bottoms, some
Yeah.
probably a Chanel purse.
Yes,
We
bitch,
walked
that's
into the
how-
club, and she's like, I don't stand. I sit in VIP.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm
that's how
saying.
she
No,
is.
but listen.
Not saying she's not down to earth in like a negative way, but saying like she is on her own level, like princess floating.
But here's
on
the
a
thing
cloud.
that she's not.
Right.
No.
So that's what it seems like. But
yeah.
when you get, that's what her, I think that's what her image is on social media.
Yeah.
But now that I've hung around her, and it hasn't even been
She's
like a
cool as fuck.
ton.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
she's so cool. She's so much
Listen,
fun.
she for her Friendsgiving, she had no makeup on. Her hair, she had no weave in.
I
She
cannot
doesn't.
imagine.
Yeah.
Listen, she was dancing. She
Yeah.
was hanging on the couch.
Yeah.
Just
I
it,
cannot imagine Gabby.
it was like
not being done up.
me.
I met Gabby. She came in. She joined my brokerage, my office, and me and my sister, which is my friend at the time. She was my sister at the time. She's my best friend now. But we were sitting in my office and we saw this little bougie bitch walk past and nothing but red bottoms. Like it was photo day. We were taking headshots.
Oh
Yeah.
So I
Lord.
was like, who the fuck is Lil' Kim just walking this motherfucker down? And I had the whole office calling her Lil' Kim, and it wasn't like a dig, but it was
Yeah.
just her persona.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
bitch,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
listen. And I moved into her building after my breakup. Not this house. I moved into Veranda Park, and we were neighbors.
Yeah.
And I got to know her a lot more. And I'm like, bitch, you are cool as fuck.
Yeah,
You
she's
got
fun.
her.
But I didn't think she was.
So
down
that's
there.
the
I
thing
thought
when you
she
say-
was like,
Once only your friends know who you really
Yeah,
are.
yeah.
Because I remember people think that I'm a bitch
Yeah.
or that I'm ready to fight somebody.
Yeah, I
and
thought that.
you thought
She was
that
gonna
of
fight
me.
you.
That I was just gonna walk in there and fight you. And that's not me at all.
Yeah.
It's just how we portray ourselves maybe and that outside attitude. But once they get to know you and they let you into the shell,
Exactly.
you can see a different side. So she will walk around with no makeup, no weave, just regular as fuck. And then super regular. But if you see her Instagram, you're like, this bitch just likes to travel in private jets.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And if you don't have $100,000 a day, you can't fuck with her.
Well, I love her persona. I think she's
Oh,
fun.
it's so much fun.
Yeah.
But she's definitely super down to earth. So I can see a trip with her
Right.
being very regular. Yeah, she might like to do her or have her expensive things, but she'll also do some like we can go maybe hiking too.
It's a little bit of me and all of my friends. My friends represent who I am. I tell people, Gabby Boo, I wish she was on my trip for Mexico because there's a lot of shit that my gay friends didn't want to do, and I was like, bitch, I wish I
Gabby
had
would be
Gabby.
so down.
Because Gabby would be on this motherfucking floor taking pictures of me, bitch. Sure, I'm fucking kidding, bitch.
Oh, that's one thing.
Your Nene Leakes picture would have been next level.
It would have been up. Now, Lorenzo did a great job. Thank you, friend. Because
It would have been
But
Lanithia.
bitch, it would have
It
been
would have
up
been
there.
Lanithia.
Lanithia, bitch. That's what I listened. That's right, bitch. It would have been next level. So I was like, you know what? This would be so dope if I just have all my friends here. And it's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
We're going to have a tea. Some of my friends hit my DMs all the time, like, you and your friends need your own TV show. Like, y'all know we
Listen.
get together. It's crazy.
It's a movie.
Somebody need to watch it so we can get paid.
Well, how do you know how we even got here? The communication with Diana, I think we got here.
Yeah.
Oh, we were talking about the
2019 goals.
Right. So mine was the communication. Did you say your goal for this
Yeah,
year?
we all
Yeah,
said
so I said podcast.
Oh, you did say the podcast.
Yes.
Perfect. So another one for me is I want to start so my next move with, of course, is to keep growing the podcast
Mhm.
and keep moving, and my 1 year anniversary live show coming up. That's a big goal for me for 2019. But professionally, I want to start working in radio
Oh, okay.
in 2019. So if
Put it
it's
out there in the universe, honey.
if it's for me, and that's what I felt like where I belong and where I want to be, and it's I want to be an FM radio station ready to work here in the city beautiful of Orlando.
Aww.
We got it out there.
That's
Yes,
good. I like
yes,
that.
I
Carla.
like that too, Carla.
Thank you.
Thank
What about you, Fran? One more. You got one more goal?
I want to, so I wouldn't.
You still don't want to get married?
Oh, I don't even think about that. For
No,
real, it's like,
Right,
it's on my
think about
radar.
marriage.
It's on my radar.
Yeah.
I only say that because remember, like when I met the first couple of years of our friendship, it was like crying every day because she wanted to get
Yeah,
married.
no, I don't even think about that now.
Okay, good.
But I want to save enough money this year so that I can buy that investment property beginning of 2020.
Nice. That's a good. Oh,
So are you looking to flip or are you looking to like?
I want to
property
do
management
both
rental?
eventually.
Yeah.
I want to have a few homes where like I pay my bills with
Mhm.
them, and then I want to do like 1 or 2 flips every year too. I
That's
eventually
awesome.
want to be in that situation.
my friend gonna be so rich.
She is.
Yo,
It's
I'm gonna
about-
live in one of your houses.
You know, the open house that you came to.
Yes,
Peter did.
beautiful.
So he used to be a car installation person. He never flipped a home a day in his fucking life.
What?
He got never, and his work is, oh my God, it's amazing. And he got into flipping 20 years later. This is like his 100th
That's
flip that
his-
he's done.
oh,
And he has a
wow.
whole TV show and everything.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah, you definitely should.
Wow.
Yeah.
You never know what can grow from it.
Right.
Right,
Yeah.
and if it becomes being your passion, I mean,
Right.
Fred, you gonna be so rich.
I'm gonna be rich
I
too.
saw
so
that
houses.
random. I saw like one of the guys from Boys and Men is flipping homes here.
Oh,
There's a
really?
TV show, yeah.
Oh, I don't watch real estate TV
I
shows.
love watching it.
Since I've been on one, I just
Flipper
know how to
flop.
do
Hey,
it.
you know he was on one?
No, now I gotta go
By
By
the
the
find
way,
it.
guys, you guys can go on YouTube and look. What do you gotta look up on YouTube?
Oh, so you can look on YouTube. It's on Hulu. But the episode I was on House Hunters. It was called Bling on the Budget. And it was the
He
episode
showed me a video.
4 years just back when I was fat. So you get to see. Oh yeah, you get to see real Anthony. That
Yeah.
Anthony,
Oh, yeah,
Hungry.
yeah, I
Anthony,
got
that
Did you have to say hungry,
Hungry.
Well, anyways, I think overall 2018 was a really good year for us.
Amazing.
There were bumps in the road, things happened, but I feel like overall, for me at least, when I look back, I think 2016 was probably my worst when I lost my dad. 2017 was like rough. 2017 was rough.
I didn't do my second one.
Oh, you did?
I gotta put something down.
Oh my, I'm so
Yeah,
sorry.
It's all right, girl. It's all right. I know how to speak up. Say, excuse me, sir. You know.
You know?
That's why I put that thing up.
With the finger up.
Not too good.
Because
Because I'm gonna shoot you 30, right? But you know,
Go ahead, Fred.
I
Tell me
never
I'm
put
so
it out
sorry.
there. So I am gonna start my own brokerage in 2019. My friends have been on me about that, especially Sharice. She tells me every fucking day.
I like her.
Like, yeah, that's my support system.
I love her.
All my friends support me extremely well. Like, oh, they're amazing. But Yeah, so I'm gonna start my own brokerage. I'm actually gonna start, having agents up under me and just really starting to build a whole biggest legacy and a business and stuff. Like you said, one of the main things you want is your name to be a household name.
Yes.
Exactly, me too. Bitch, I just want to be a household
That's
name.
cool.
What's a household name for real estate?
You already have a name, right? Or no?
What, Bertram Estates?
Yeah,
Yes,
you would-
yes.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
no, it's gonna be. I'm gonna push it.
It sounds so like
It sounds so
gated
rich.
community and shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's
It sounds like posh.
It is, and that's why I love it so much.
Bertram.
It's one Bertram business. It's Bertram Yachts. It's
And
like
see?
this big yacht company and
And
stuff like that.
and
So
that
I
sounds like
I try
money.
to impress people. I was like, my family, just Google it, and it'll come up. But back then when I was trying to sell something,
Yeah, Google
trying to
what.
make people
Wait, is it a white man by the?
it is white people. Of course, it's white people. That own it.
But that could be your
But it's
ancestors.
big. Yeah, you know what? I'm light skinned, so it very well could be. It very well could be. And I
Oh
was
my
thinking
God.
about doing a DNA test and knocking on somebody's door like, hey,
Hey,
but
let me get one of the boats.
Bertram, right, bitch, right. Hey, y'all gonna have to cut me in or something. Yeah, I share this bloodline. I need to share this money too.
I
let's do it.
cannot.
So yeah, I
That'd be
want to
cool.
do that.
That's a really good one. So, are you looking for opening the brokerage? I'm sorry, in 2019 or 20?
So 2019, I'm gonna get my broker's license and everything, and hopefully by the end of 2019, I should be financially secure to go ahead and invest and open a office. So yeah,
Go ahead,
big.
friend.
It's a lot of responsibility, but I'm ready for it.
It is.
I tell people I don't think power is in owning something. You have
Yeah.
to own in order to be rich and wealthy. You can't
Yeah.
be an employee of any sort.
That's how I feel about with houses.
Wait, what do you mean?
Owning them.
It
Oh
is.
yes.
It
You're
is.
paying for nothing. Like
Nothing.
that's something that I feel like
You're
everybody
putting money in
should
the
know.
piggy bank to own a house. That's basically
Yeah.
the You're
Yes.
staying in the piggy bank.
Mhm.
That is collecting interest and
Yeah.
destroying tremendously.
You're right. So let's go into our unsolicited advice and give a little advice to somebody. Now that we know that 2018 is a great year, 2019 is going to be even better.
Yes, ma'am.
2020 is going to be even better.
Claim it.
And even though we're going to have our bumps in the road because shit
Like
happens,
shit
happens.
we're going to get bounced right back up. Okay, so unsolicited advice. My 30th birthday is in December and I want to go out of town, preferably somewhere hot like the Caribbean.
Mhm.
Me and my boyfriend have been discussing where to go and he asks me how much would I like to contribute to the trip. And I'm caught off guard. He wants me to help pay for my own birthday trip. I asked him why I should pay. We've been dating 7 months and he's always been a gentleman, paying for dates. I've paid for maybe 1 or 2 and this would be our first trip together and I'm just dumbfounded by this. For anything he's taken me out of town for my birthday. He said it's unfair for him to pay the whole 800 plus tab because of where I wanted to go. He said if it was a local trip like Vegas or a nice birthday dinner, sure he'd pay, but pay all. But since it's a trip, he thinks I should help pay for something. Am I wrong for not wanting to pay anything? My first thing, I was like, oh, so there might be. Oh, she starts off with this. I'm like, is he 18, 19? Like, what's up? Because then she said it's 800 plus.
I
Okay.
don't know what the hell you going for
$800 in
$800.
the Caribbean.
Right. It's in the Caribbean? Oh, you
Yeah,
probably,
he
it's
said
probably a
Caribbean.
cruise.
But then he said somewhere local like Vegas, so I'm thinking they live on the
Yeah,
west side. So to
exactly.
come to the Caribbean is kind of far.
Mhm.
Maybe they got a Groupon deal.
Mhm.
You know what? It might have been on Groupon.
Maybe her part was $800.
I think so.
No, whole 800 plus tab.
So her question is she wrong for not wanting to pay?
Yes.
She is.
You think she is?
I do. I think he's basically letting you know, like, hey, for the type of trip you want, I'm gonna need some help. Like, I would love to do this, but it's just out my wheelhouse. Like, can you help me? And you should want you together. And you only been together for 6-7 months. That's a lot
Okay.
of money.
So that's the first thing I thought. At first I was like, I'm not gonna pay for shit. But then I said, you're in your 30s. It's your 30th birthday. So
Yeah.
I'm thinking he's probably late 20s, early 30s as well. You've only been together for 7 months. That just means she's not dealing with a drug dealer.
Yeah.
She's not rich and he's not rich.
Average
Scammer.
person.
So right, it's not a drug dealer or a scammer, and they're just they have a comfortable lifestyle. And within 7 months, he didn't think he was gonna take her out on a Caribbean trip.
Mhm.
So maybe for this one, she can say, all right, let's maybe not go to the Caribbean if you can afford it all the way, or say, I'll pay for some and I'll go. Now,
So
you to get what?
y'all want my opinion?
Yeah.
She not wrong for not wanting to pay. What she wrong for? She dating the wrong nigga. And you want to be able to go to the Caribbean and not contribute. You need to step up. You need to be dating somebody with a different income
With a
level.
Caribbean wallet, with a
You know who
Caribbean
you
yourself,
know.
bitch.
Yeah, you know who you're dealing with. So if she mad, that must mean, I feel like that must mean she know it ain't nothing for him. right? Because I wouldn't be mad if my $50,000 a year boyfriend is like saying, "Hey, I can't afford to pay for this $800 trip."
Wait,
I know who I'm-
$50,000 with no kids? You bet you could
Look,
afford
I
that.
know who I'm dealing with. But if you got it like that and you don't want to pay, then yeah, I'm mad.
I got a story pertaining to this. I always got a story, but it's a story pertaining to
To
this.
give us the
I was
story.
dating. I was in a relationship for a very long time. Okay, and people gonna figure this out, but I don't care because I'm very open. All right. So I was dating this dude, and he
Transparent.
always wanted to. His whole thing was let him handle it. He was like 8 years older than me, so
Okay,
we used to
I
like.
know.
He always wanted to be responsible for things, even if it was too much for him. So
He's
I would
a
always
gentleman.
come and be like, hey, let me help you out and everything. Like, no, just let me get it. I got it. This is your trip, like, or this is just let me handle it. Whatever it was. I got disappointed 4 times, bitch. I woke up the day of and found out that we were not going on either a cruise. It was one thing we were supposed to be going. Oh my god! I told all my friends and everything at
Yeah.
work.
Wait, it took
I
4
took-
times?
And 4 times. I was supposed to be going to Costa Rica one year. A lot of y'all don't know this, but I did not go to Costa Rica that year because I woke up.
Like he still
Bitch,
went.
bitch, look, I did not get on social
Wait,
media.
wait,
I told
wait,
my
wait,
client.
wait. Pause. So this is exclusive information.
Exclusive information.
Anthony
Remember that
did
time
not
I was
Came
supposed
back
to go to
like, oh,
Costa
I didn't
Rica?
take no pictures. You
Bitch,
know, we
my
was having so
mom,
much fun.
my mom came down. She was supposed to go on a family cruise with us we were.
Your mom
I picked
came
my
down
mom
and
up
y'all
from
died.
the bus. Listen, I picked my mom up from the bus station, and we were on the way. She was like, "Stop, give me something to eat. I'm hungry." And I was like, "Okay, girl, we gotta go because we gotta make this port and everything. Like it's gonna take us an hour and a half to get there." So I'm there. I get a call on the phone, crying. Hey, what the fuck is wrong with you? And it's
From
like,
him?
yeah. It's like, so I know I told you I paid for this trip and everything like that, but apparently I missed the payment and I did. Long story short, he was mad. He was bad with money. Extremely.
Right.
He made a lot of money, but he was bad with it. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So it was just like, yeah.
You were on the way to
I was on.
And your mom had came all the way here from
I went to
Jacksonville.
go pick my mom up from the bus station, and we were on the way
and
to the
he
house.
waited?
Listen, we waited. He did that to me 4 times. It was 2 cruises. It was a trip to Costa Rica, and it was something.
Did you
else.
ever
I
take
can't
any
remember.
trip?
We did.
To the game.
We did.
To the game.
We did. We did when I paid for it myself and I went with my friends. Like this is where I started getting my independence from. It was like
So
I
with
don't
all that
need-
money, he never took you nowhere?
Yeah, he did. No, we
Where?
went places.
To the mall, don't count.
I shit. Now since you say that, where the fuck has he been out there?
That nigga didn't take you nowhere, friend?
Girl, he did. Well, I broke up with his ass, so I mean, I woke up. But yeah, I don't think we went. He took me to
How long
one
were you
cruise.
together?
No, let him finish
5
the story.
years.
So he called you. He said he missed the payment.
Yeah, he missed the payment, and apparently he didn't know it was not been taken out his account. And unfortunately, there's nothing he can do. We can't go.
Wow.
And I was like, well, bitch, I'm not finna tell my mom this. You gonna have to
Right.
tell her. So he told her, and he was crying. She was like, it's fine, bitch. My mom was like, I was sick anyway, but she still made fun about this. Remember that motherfucker lied, bitch, and had me go. I couldn't even get. I still was faking like I was on a damn trip. My mom did the same thing.
Oh, so she faked too. So
So-
how did you guys fake this? Please explain.
So you just don't get on social media. People was like, well, how was your trip? Oh, it was cool. Oh, when I went back to work, people was like, well, how was your trip? Oh, it was a storm and we didn't go. And one of my clients was like, I don't remember it being a storm in the Caribbean. Well, bitch, it was a tropical depression. It just didn't start. The cruise just didn't. And then the whole Costa Rica trip, I just didn't say shit to nobody. Like, all my close friends knew I did not go on that trip to Costa Rica.
Right.
Because I told everybody it was supposed to be a surprise trip. I woke up that morning. I slept in the other room because he was starting to get sick. And I was like, I don't want you to get sick. I want you to get your rest.
So y'all
'Cause
go on your
are you
trip.
sure we going on this trip? Because
Yeah.
you done did this before. This is the last. And it was for my birthday. He was like, yes, we go on. We're going. Where are we going? Don't worry about it. I got it. He woke my ass up. I was like, oh, is it time? Is it time? Is it time? And he was like, we're not going on the trip. I'm sorry. I missed the payment again. It was some shit like that. And I was just like,
Are you sure he had money?
you know what? He did.
He could have been a scammer.
He was.
I think he scammed for 5 years.
No, he did. He did make great money, and that was one of the reasons why I had to break up with him. Because it's like there's so much money coming in this damn household, and the fact is that we're living like we're living is horrible. So
Yeah.
I can't be with you.
So where was the money going? Was he addicted to something?
It was bad. Like, okay, so he was a hairstylist. So hairstylists make money like drug dealers. Okay?
Right,
yeah,
They get money
cash.
and cash in the hand, and just as quick as they get it, they spend it just as quickly.
Yeah.
And the thing with doing hair is if you don't, let's say if the weather is bad, then you're not doing hair,
Right.
right? So it's a stretch that can go on where, it was
yeah.
a bad slow season and all this
Uh-huh.
other stuff, and he was expecting to make X amount of dollars this month, and he actually made below that. But he spent
Oh,
way
what he
more than
thought
that.
he was gonna make,
Exactly.
yeah.
So that was the problem. He never wanted to sit down with a financial planner or any of us to help him. He was very serious about him.
His bad spending.
Yes.
Well,
So with that being said, girl, let that man. You better help that man pay for that trip, or your ass won't be going nowhere. That's what we're trying to tell you. Get off your fucking pocketbook. If you want to go, women want to be independent in 2018. Y'all motherfuckers need to be independent. Help pay for these trips.
or get you a nigga that can pay for it.
Right.
Or get just, but then, yeah.
I feel like though she's mad because he can pay for it, right? Because like I was saying, I wouldn't be mad if my $50,000.
I don't think at 7 months you really know their finances like that.
You fucking him like that at 7 months.
It's a lot of y'all
People
don't fuck that y'all
fucking
didn't
the
know.
first date.
Yeah, y'all don't know how much this man is making.
He makes enough for her to assume that he can pay for an $800 trip. So
She's
if he-
assuming when you assume
if
that
he,
the ass
if
is
he can't,
salary.
he need to keep it real. And if that's her standard, a guy who can take her on an $800 trip, she needs a new man.
I mean, hey, date what you want. You
Right,
know?
because you're not wrong for feeling any type of way.
No,
you can
you're
feel
not wrong
however
for
you
feeling
want,
some type of way.
but then you have to do something about it.
Exactly.
Either you're gonna pay or you're gonna get your new man.
Exactly.
So this is 6 months. You have to decide whether or not you want to be with someone that's gonna make you pay for your trips for the next X amount of years that y'all gonna be
Right.
together. If this doesn't work for you, go on about your business. But I'm telling you, you better get off your pocketbook or you're gonna miss out on a good experience. So
You
yeah.
tell him, friend. But Dex ain't gonna pay.
Dex-
Dex-
Child, if I had hell like Dexter too, bitch, I won't be paying for shit either. Bitch, let me have long hair and freckles.
Listen.
Bitch, I ain't paying for shit. Bitch, you know who I am? I got freckles, bitch. You better open up my door so you can see this cat when I get out this door. You out this car, you better open it.
I'm so done.
I have had boyfriends in the past who, like, they're based on their income, right? Like, he will pay some, I'll pay a third or something like that.
Yeah.
But, like, if I know you got it, like, no, I'm not paying.
Yeah, I don't pay for trips, but once we're there, like I'll pay for something.
And
or
I'm not horny no more.
You're not horny no more?
No.
wait, what?
What?
You trying to make me pay for something?
You know what
When
that
you
is?
got it like
Yeah,
that?
Okay.
Oh,
I
when
can
you
understand.
got it like
I
that.
understand. That can turn you off. a
When
little
you
bit.
got it like that. If
Yeah.
you don't got it like
That
that,
don't make
then
you.
it's up to me to decide if I want to be with somebody
Right.
who don't got it
And
like
if
that.
you decide that and there's enough love,
But you only want to date a guy if he got it? Like, what if he don't got it?
then she ain't gonna date
then
him.
he don't got this.
Who, bitch,
I feel like
my
at our
friends
age,
tell me that
no,
all the time.
And not even
Yeah.
not on no gold digger shit. At
Yeah.
our age,
Yeah,
you
right.
gotta have something
You
figured
do.
out. You
You
gotta
do.
have something figured
So I'm
out.
done dating you broke niggas in 2019. That's what I'm done at. If you motherfuckers ain't got a career, if you motherfuckers ain't got nothing going for you, if you don't own a piece of property or something, don't come knock on my door. Don't knock, no,
Right.
because I ain't raising. You
At
can't
this
raise a man
point-
in 2019. Don't
You
do
sure
that.
can.
Yeah,
Mm.
I'm old as hell, and the niggas I date older. At this point, you gotta have something.
You got some
No,
friends?
yeah.
You got a friend for me? Oh.
She didn't got friends herself, bitch.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with other people doing that, but for me,
It's all a personal thing. Like I have
Yeah.
there's some people that have no problem going 50-50 with someone. I'm not going 50-50. Yeah, I'm not going 50-50.
can't go 50-50 with no hope.
You know, it's so this is different. Like gay guys, it's with the right gay couple, we split things 50-50, and this is why a lot of gay guys have they just live better lifestyles.
They
Yeah, straight
y'all have the
Because they
best
fit, they
life.
split it, yeah.
Yeah, but we just get out of these whole gender norms and stuff like
Yeah.
that. You guys
Yeah.
that be holding y'all back. Y'all need to evolve. Straight people need to evolve in 2019. That's what I like. That your mindsets and your outlook on life need to evolve in 2019. So that's
Yeah.
the piece of advice I'm going to
I'm very independent. Like if we're going on a trip or whatever, and he usually pays for it, but when we go, I'll pay for something. Or if I want to go, and I think we went to Philly, I was like, I'm booking these flights. I want us to go somewhere. It's like a weekend, and I booked the flights.
Oh no,
And
like
so
if
he's like, oh, and I was
yeah,
like, yeah,
I'll
we
pay
can
for
do that.
dinner every now and then. I'll pay for dinner.
Oh, that's
I
cool.
take my boo on a date
Yeah.
like once a month,
You
and I
understand
pay
your
for
role
everything.
in a
And then if
relationship.
we do go on a trip, I'll pay for I'll plan a dinner or something like that. Yeah, I'll do. But it's like it's the point of him having it, and if you make 150,000 and I'm making 30,000, and you talking about split a trip 50-50, no, absolutely not. No.
Yeah, that's not fair.
right.
Yeah, that's not fair.
That's no.
But if you make 150,000 and he makes 100,000,
Then he should pay 100% of the trip still, because I got this pussy over here.
That pussy cold. You can tell Trina raised you. You can tell. Child.
If we make the same amount, it still ain't 50-50.
It's still like 50-50.
No.
No. I do more.
Like what, friend?
What do you do more?
Have sex with him.
You know,
You know, he takes it too.
it takes a lot of energy to give dick. I just want you to know that.
I know,
sweat.
but
Because I think sex is 50-50. Sex is definitely, but my daddy always told me if you're laying on your back, you better pay some bills, and he does.
That's right.
And he definitely supports me with a lot of the things, and that's what I look for. But if
I believe in traditional gender roles.
So
but then again, you want to have equal pay.
No, I mean in my relationship.
So what does that mean?
That should be
Meaning,
universal.
Like, no, it don't have to be universal. In my relationship, he's the man, he's the leader, he's gonna pay for everything,
You know, y'all put a lot of pressure
and I'm
on
gonna
men.
be a homemaker.
And this is why
I don't put that much pressure.
Mm-hmm.
You see, you gotta be a certain type of person. That's
So, are you aggressive in the bedroom?
sometimes, not all the time.
Sometimes.
I have a couple different girls that come to the bedroom. So one night I might be like, I do, like I have names for them.
When she said, I was like,
Yeah.
girl, what?
No, I